Hi, my name is Monica, and this is my final project for BGS 3002, Critical Thinking in the Adult Learner. Today I'd like to discuss with you some of my strengths and weaknesses. Some of my strengths that I see as critical thinking, communication, detail-oriented, and a team player. Critical thinking is always a work in progress. To be able to think critically, I need to open my mind, lose some of my bias, be able to ask the questions needed, and with all that information, form a good decision. I feel this will help me furthering my education and also will help me in my career of being a paramedic. Critical thinking is a must in the field of paramedic. Again, you have to know your discipline, correct? Communication. I see this as an absolute must. Communication can not only be thought of as verbal, but also as written. Here in the BGS class, we do a lot of discussion posts. We have to know what our audience is, how we're going to communicate. Communicating in the field of paramedic, we have to be able to communicate with our patient as well as transmit what the patient is presenting to the hospital so they get a clear picture. Communication is very important as we walk through the rest of our life. Detail. I feel I'm pretty detailed, almost to the point of perfectionism. This can also be a drawback. It can definitely be something that I need to work on. Being detail-oriented means that I cross all my T's, dot all my I's, but at the same time, perhaps I'm putting in too much work on one area and another area is suffering because of that. Yet in detail-oriented person, as far as being a paramedic, I need to be able to look at my patient, see what this patient is presenting to me, be very detailed so that I know how to treat accordingly. Again, this is one of my strengths and one of my weaknesses. At the same time, being a team player I feel is also important, one of my strengths. Being a team player goes as far in my education as it does in my field of choice. Being a team player in my education is working well within a group, getting our projects done, accepting other people's differences, all to me as part of team playing. In the workforce, as far as a paramedic, I need to be a team player with my partner, a partner that I am on shift with for 24 hours, often referred to as your work marriage. Being a team player on my job, you need to know how that person reacts to certain situations, how together you're going to make a team effort in the best interest of your patient. Again, these are all things that are still a work in progress. I hope that it will further my education in the best way possible and further my career. Thank you for listening.